For classic matches done in the same style as this one, go over to patreon.com/drunkredhead. On my last trip into World Cup town, we were looking at the start of match day 5 of European qualifying, including this opening goal for Spain from David Silva. We'll be back to Europe in a bit, but first we're going to look at the 5th round of CONCACAF qualifying, better known as the Hex, and we start at the Avaya Stadium in San Jose for the United States versus Honduras. The deadlock was broken after only 5 minutes, Sebastian Lletget giving the United States the lead. The US went 2-0 up on 27 minutes when Michael Bradley was given the freedom of the pitch to fire in from range. 5 minutes later and the United States were 3-0 ahead, Clint Dempsey making a grand return to the team after a health scare to smash in the third on 32 minutes. We were only 13 seconds into the second half when Christian Pulisic made it 4-0 to the US. And only 3 minutes after that goal, the score was 5-0 as Clint Dempsey got a second. Dempsey capped a memorable return to the team with a fantastic free kick on 54 minutes to finish off our hat-trick. The final score, USA 6, Honduras 0. Over to Mexico next as they took on Costa Rica at the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. Javier Hernandez put Mexico in front on 7 minutes. At the end of the first half, Mexico's lead was doubled, Néstor Araujo heading in at the far post to make it 2-0 on 45 minutes. Unfortunately, there was no goals in the second half, so the final score was 2-0 to Mexico. Matchday 3's other games saw Trinidad and Tobago take on Panama at the Hazley Crawford Stadium in Port of Spain. Kevin Molino proved to be the difference maker in this game, netting the only goal on 37 minutes to give Trinidad and Tobago the win. We're not done at the Hazley Crawford Stadium though, as Matchday 4 began with Trinidad and Tobago hosting Mexico. Just like the other Trinidad and Tobago game, this one was settled by a single goal, Diego Reyes scoring on 58 minutes to give Mexico a 1-0 win this time. This result keeps Mexico top of the table on 10 points. We now head over to the Estadio Romel Fernández in Panama City for Panama versus the United States. Clint Dempsey continued a fantastic return to football, opening the scoring for the United States on 39 minutes. Panama, however, were back on level terms only 4 minutes later, Gabriel Gomez snapping up the equaliser on 43 minutes. The teams were unable to break through after that, so the final score was Panama 1, the United States 1. This leaves us with our final game of the video, Honduras versus Costa Rica at the Estadio Francisco Morazon in San Pedro Sula. The home side opened the scoring on 35 minutes, Lozano eventually bundling in the ball. In the second half it was a different story, Costa Rica equalising on 68 minutes thanks to a powerful header from Kendall Waston, and that was the final score, 1-1. In the standings, Costa Rica are second with 7 points, while Panama are third with 5, and USA take the playoff place with 4. That's it for this video, hope you've enjoyed. Come back for more, there's Europe, Oceania and Asia to come. Like and subscribe.